Yep. Welcome, everybody. Happy Friday. How are we feeling? Excellent, excellent. My name is Dr. Alistair Martin, and I'm your brand new health commissioner. It's wonderful to be in such great company today. And thank you to our agency partners at the Administration for Children's Services for making today's announcement a reality. I'm going to first hand it over to a woman who has been like an incredible resource, mentor, and incredible advocate here in this city and beyond. Deputy Mayor Helen Ortega, over to you.
I'm much shorter than he is. So good afternoon, buenas tardes, everyone. We are here in Harlem with the true superstar of the event today. But thank you so much for welcoming me here to East Harlem Neighborhood Health Action Center. Just as you can see, the word action is in their name, which is also why we chose this place. So I'm so proud to be here with our partners from the Department of Health and Mental Hygiene, with our new commissioner, Dr. Alistair Martin, and ACS was represented by our Deputy Commissioner, Luisa Linares. And also in this room, I'm joined by advocates, parents, community leaders, and professionals who have come out to celebrate this moment with us. I want to give a shout out to our elected officials and their reps for being here with us today and celebrating this moment. As a mother who raised not one, but 4 children, I understand the struggles of pregnancy, childbirth, and infancy, and just raising them. So I speak from the heart, and a high five to all the mothers of New York that this is not easy. And this program, now that it's been expanded to fit larger families, is a true blessing. Also, as a my former role in New York City Health and Hospital Elmhurst, I had the firsthand experience on what access healthcare really means for families who get sometimes stuck in our health system. From focusing efforts at the epicenter of the COVID pandemic to working with our clinical providers to ensure that we have equitable care to everyone that walks through our doors, to families that are always in the front mind of every decision that we make. That's why today is so important. What is often lost in the discussion is how desperately we need healthcare, especially in our Black and Brown families. New Yorkers required access to care, to our doctors, to our nurses, to our essential healthcare workers and front lines. That's why taking a step and investing on expanding programs like the one we're going to talk about today, it is so meaningful, especially to parents and our little ones. Today, I'm happy to announce that New York City Health Department will receive 20 million, yes, 20 million. To invest in the Strong Foundation Initiative, which will expand prenatal and early child mental health programs. This 3-year investment will expand the New York City Family Partnership to include parents with more than one child to allow to be enrolled, and also will be individuals later in pregnancy can enroll as well. This investment will also allow mental health resources for our parents and our young children. While the growing mental health workforce to ensure New York City families are connected to high quality mental health tailored to pregnant and postpartum individuals. These actions that we're announcing today will help propel the mayor's commitment to making government more efficient and also making sure that public health in all families is a priority. Strong Foundation is also expanding their workforce opportunity for early child work staff, where nurses and additional people will receive additional trainings to serve more families and help distribute supplies such as diapers and toys. It would also expand the capacity of staffing our staffing at the health department, prenatal and early childhood development mental health network clinics by offering more more practitioners about annually to establish this program to make sure that the goals in these programs are being met. For more than 20 years, the Nursing Family Partnership has supported over 25,000 expecting parents with registered nurses through pregnancy, childbirth, and through their child's second birthday. This program is putting families first and those that are needed the most. We will use this program to help increase higher rates of breastfeeding, childhood immunization, and more importantly, making sure that our families keep growing nice and healthy. I look forward to the results of these programs and partnering with her and making sure that we keep our promises in this new era of our administration. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much, DM Ortega. I'm honored to be a part of today's announcement, my first week as Health Commissioner, and in the first 100 days of the Zoran Mamdani administration. Now, we're here today to celebrate some exciting news on the Nurse Family Partnership Program, which you've just heard. I know, I'm excited too. And so to celebrate, I decided to invite my favorite NFP nurse of all time, my mom. Now, as you can see, my mom hates the spotlight, but her story, like many others here today, is part of the story of today's announcement. You see, long before I became health commissioner, long before I became a doctor, I got to see what this program looks like up close because my mom spent nearly 15 years as an NFP nurse. I share her story. I share her story not just because she's my mom, but because her journey mirrors the journey of so many other nurses in the NFP program, people who bring their full life experience into this work. She moved here from Haiti when she was just a teenager, and she went on to earn 2 master's degrees, learn 4 languages, and raise me as a single parent. She's had many different careers over the course of her life, but her work as a nurse began in 2008 on the heels of the great financial crisis. My mom, like so many others, lost her longtime job teaching in public schools. So at 51 years old, she went back to school for nursing. And the NFP was this really beautiful way to leverage her skill sets in nursing, in teaching, in parenting. And because she spoke so many languages, she was matched with so many clients across different parts of the world. She spent thousands of hours serving clients in the program and just retired last summer. And even now, she's still working as a volunteer nurse. As her son, I saw glimpses of how much this program meant. And I saw her little gold Chevy, which was always full of gifts in the back for the newborns, toys, clothes, books would pile up in the back seat. She was a year-round Santa Claus, delivering things to each family she met with. But it went beyond the gifts. She delivered connection. She delivered health education. She delivered compassion. There were invitations to quinceañeras and graduations and birthdays. And in my mom's patients, I saw folks that started as strangers, but ended up closer to something like family. She would often share pieces of her work with me, what it felt to sit down with undocumented and mixed status families to help them navigate social services, or to answer that first call from a new mom trying to escape an abusive situation, or to be a mentor for young women who are exploring their ambitions to go back to school, to change their career paths, just like she had. My mom's story is powerful, but it's not unique. There are NFP nurses doing this work in this city every single day, day in, day out. And what the data shows is that this program works. Since its launch in 2003, our NFP partnership program has served over 25,000 families. We reach people in foster care, child welfare, the criminal justice system, and the research is clear. It leads to really important, impactful outcomes like higher breastfeeding initiation rates, higher on-time childhood immunization rates, and high rates of economic self-sufficiency. So at the end of the day, it's up to us to pay attention and to give this work the funding it needs so that we can spread this to every single family, every single mom who needs this program. This program is also going to allow us to expand the capacity in our staffing at our 5 perinatal and early childhood mental health network clinics. And in every borough we'll have clinics that are providing culturally sensitive and trauma-informed mental health care. In conclusion, look, I got into medicine and public health because I come from a community where your zip code felt like it determined your destiny. My mom refused to accept that. And for me, she also refused to accept the lived realities of the community that we lived in. Today, with this $20 million investment, New York City is also refusing to accept that. More nurses, more families, stronger foundations. Thank you. Next up, we have Anna Maria, who's going to come to the stage. Yeah. Oh, Kylie. I'm sorry. We have Kylie who's going to come to the stage. Next up, I'm pleased to introduce the Deputy Commissioner of Family Services at the New York City Administration of Children's Services, Luisa Linares.
Good afternoon, everyone. Love to hear that. Thank you, DM Ortega. Thank you, Commissioner Martin, and welcome. Nurse Ramirez, thanks for being here. Jackie, thanks for being here. And Kylie, we love you. So let me tell you who I am. I know some of you have seen my name, but this is who Luisa Linares is. I serve as ACS Deputy Commissioner for the Family Services Division, where we have been intentional about providing support for families before a child protection investigation, child protection intervention is needed. The Family Services Division at ACS conducted over a year of extensive research to better understand the needs for families and young children and how we can better connect them to services. Today's announcement is a result of the feedback that we received from families, from providers, from experts in early childhood, and more. And it is consistent with our values. We found that family support, supporting families and connecting them to prenatal and early childhood services, our child welfare, it simply makes sense. So what did we do? With a lot of humility, we reached out to the Department of Health. Thank you for answering the call. We wanted to enhance their assisting newborn home visiting program and early childhood mental health infrastructure to better meet the needs of families. The Strong Foundations Initiative sets a national example. I'm gonna pause. It's a national example about the ways that city agencies can work together to do right by families. We at New York City are leading the way. First, as you've heard, this is a groundbreaking expansion of eligibility for nurse-family partnership. More families, including those with ACS involvement, will have the opportunity to receive this service. Second, the prenatal and early childhood mental health clinics will be able to serve more families. Third, we will expand trainings, fund perinatal mental health certifications, and establish a 3-year fellowship to develop a pipeline of staff with perinatal and early childhood knowledge of skills to support families with young children. What that means is that we want our prevention providers, our family services provider to also have the skills when they have a young baby in front of them. Together, regardless of what you hear, it has to be done together. Together, we will improve caregiving and child health outcomes, promote child well-being, and ensure healthier families and stronger communities. I stand in front of you today proud, very proud, as the girl from the Bronx, very proud of my team at ACS for continuously pushing the envelope to turn this initiative from a concept to a reality. Thank you all.
Wow. One more time, one more quick round of applause for Deputy Commissioner Ramirez. Taking anything from an idea to execution to scale is challenging, but doing so in a program that has such a critical impact in families' lives is even sweeter. So thank you for your work.
Thank you. Thanks, Steve.
Next up, I'm honored to welcome Anna Maria Ramirez, a nurse in our Nurse Family Partnership Program, and Jackie Rodriguez, and of course, Kylie.
Public health nurses save lives. I'll start out with that. So I just wanted to say, my name is Anna Maria, introduce myself. I'm a registered nurse with the Department of Health in a program called Nurse Family Partnership, as you already know. I found out about the program when I had decided to leave the hospital setting, and I myself was pregnant with my second child. And my excitement about my pregnancy was reflected in the services provided by NFP. Today, as a mother of 3, and as someone who's moved between New York and the Dominican Republic, I'm grateful for the opportunity to use my experiences to empower the families I serve, many of whom are immigrants or have limited support systems. It's a beautiful thing to be able to connect to my clients and give the skills and tools they need to build a strong family unit. Not all the work that we do is easily quantifiable because the quality is there. You can't measure the value of a listening ear for a mother's frustrations or being able to stop all the noise and anxiety around them by reminding them that their baby is their motivation, or teaching someone how to play with their baby or take care of themselves while they navigate a major change in their body and mind. Mental health is just as important as physical health for new parents. Helping moms navigate postpartum mental health struggles and the ability to not only spot a need for help, but connect with them to a high quality of resources is an invaluable support. So much of becoming a parent is about having hope for the future. With more families able to access the incredible support of NFP, I know these are good things to come for the next generation. My colleagues and I see firsthand how these small moments of guidance and the medical insight we can offer add up to a big impact in our clients' lives. I'm proud to introduce you to Jackie, who I have had the pleasure of working with for over close to 2 years, not just yet. She is proof of the power of NFP.
Thank you.
Jackie.
It is such an honor to be here, and I feel so grateful that I was able to work with Ana Maria. She has been the best. And just to tell you a little bit about my story, 2 years ago, I lost almost everything in the wake of the pandemic. I lost my mom and I lost my dad. I lost my job, my savings, and my apartment. I was pregnant, living alone in a family shelter and really struggling with loneliness and depression. And that's when I met Ana Maria. I may have initially been cautious, but after our first visit, she never felt like a stranger. I always thought I would have my mom with me, and facing pregnancy without most of my family in a difficult housing situation was really overwhelming. During one of our early visits, I started crying, and she was there to provide the emotional support I had been needing. And I thought, oh my God, I'm being hurt and I can get through this. I feel like she was heaven sent, and I so supportive in every sense of the word. I didn't know what to expect. And she came in as a nurse and a mom with all these resources and knowledge. I'm about to graduate, but I don't want to stop talking to her. We're going to have to stay friends. Even though my daughter is almost 2, I'm still getting resources I need to move forward, like getting connected with a great therapist and organizations to help start the next phase of our lives. Today, I have a warm, loving home of my own where I can cook for my daughter because I love cooking. And I started a business that allows me to work from home and spend as much time with her as I can. My journey has made me more resilient, and NFP reminded me I'm not alone. I'm stronger than I think, and I can overcome anything my life throws my way. And I hope other moms hear my story and know it may not be easy, but they are capable of achieving anything in this life. It's amazing to know that more families like mine will be able to benefit from the program and from supported nurses like Anna. Thank you.
Folks, that's the power of this program. One more time for Anna Marie, for Jackie, for Kylie. Thank you so much for your story, for your bravery, and for your resilience and grit. And Anna, thank you so much for the work that you've done to care for people like Jackie and Kylie. And I know, folks, this is just one story of many, of thousands in the program. And thanks to today's investment, many, 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 many more families will be able to experience the important opportunity the Nurse-Family Partnership brings. I want to close by thanking a couple partners. Again, our folks at ACS for the incredible work that they do day in, day out, making this program work. Thank you to DM Helen Ortega for her leadership and making sure that the city invests in programs like this. Thank you to Anna for the work that you do in caring for people like Jackie every single day. And thank you to our friends here at Changeant for the work that you guys do to make this all possible. That's all we've got, folks. Thank you very much. Picture?